Sorry, it's a bit windy out today. And we had several holes here and a large one here as well. And everything was just wonderfully bonded together. Now, it's time for me to get to work. We got some stuff. Let's turn it into a home. Hi, I'm Shane.
I'm Kelsey, and
that's Dixie. And we're Love Hut for Life. We've now been on the road for 130 weeks in our little yellow house.
That's right, guys. This week we spent the first part of the week finding a place to do this conversion, and then we got possession of the Chinook again. We're getting a whole lot of work done on this 1976 beauty and can't wait to show you all of it. I hope you guys enjoy this week's video. If you do, hit that thumbs up button and comment below to let us know that you're watching. It is morning 901 on the road, and we are waking up in Mayer, Arizona, or right outside of it in the Prescott National Forest. There are gold claims in every direction as far as the eye can see and much, much further. Neither of us are really into gold, but we are, okay, let's be real, we would be into gold. We're not into doing all of the hard work it is to find gold, but we are into rock hounding and shiny things, and we're hoping that we can find some of it today. I think our chances are pretty good.
Check it out, just a little adventuring, and we start seeing exposures. I do believe these are from lava flow, to what research I've done in the area. There's a lot of quartz running through here, a lot of mica.
Very cool. I don't think it's valuable, but it's metallic and pretty and glittery.
Something shiny, right?
Fun to look at. There's a lot of stuff that's fun to look at out here. It's so pretty out here.
Like that table. It's a very nice table. We're gonna have to get out of here tomorrow. That's the forest fire. It looks closer than it is, but I don't really want to smell that smoke. That hill's so big. Tomorrow we conquer it.
That smoke has made its way much, much closer to us than we are comfortable with, so it's time to make our way out of this spot and up that giant hill over there.
I think it's a 45-degree angle. It looks like a 45-degree.
I mean, we came down it just fine. We getting out of this spot?
I don't know, we'll see.
I feel like I should be outside of the truck recording this part. Success! Now for the fun part.
Now for the fun part.
I think I'm gonna put the camera down for this one, guys, but you'll know if we make it up or not. All right, we made it up to the top. He was being just slightly dramatic, I think. We still got a little ways on this road, but it should be easy from here. It was definitely time to leave that camping spot, but what are we doing now, Shane?
We're gonna go pick up our cow. We are supposed to be having the 1976 Chinook delivered back to us so we can go ahead and finish with the renovation job on it. This time it's gonna have new fiberglass and a new paint job. I can't wait to see this thing.
That will not be until tomorrow or the next day. So right now it's just about going into town, and by town I mean the nearest dollar store, to grab some ice and supplies, and then back into the wilderness to find an appropriate place to finish up that project. We are definitely excited to be picking it up again. Just a little bit of driving, and we have found ourselves a new place to call home, and probably a new place to build. This spot is absolutely gorgeous, far enough off the main road that odds of us bothering anyone or being bothered by anyone are very, very low, and plenty of room to put the cow down there and get all of the work done we need. I think I'd call this one a success, guys. Wow, that is one awesome sunset. It looks pink. Crazy. Shane, are you seeing the sunset over here?
Forest fire sunset.
What are you doing?
I'm looking at a clay marker. That's what clay markers used to look like. Piles of rocks with metal sticks in them. They've got it a little fancier now. And this particular one has a mason jar. Some of them have little canisters or whatever, but it has the paperwork for the claim describing the size. They're literally parked in the middle of gold.
Well, that's awesome. That means we can't keep any of it if we found it, though.
It's a lot of work to find it. If you look behind you, this is from them fishing and going through a lot of dirt. So all this has been classified. These are bigger, these are smaller. A lot of work. Too much work for me.
How about we just relax and watch the sunset instead? Parking in a gold claim is that there's miners that come very, very early in the morning. So we are off, and honestly, we needed to go into town today anyways because we've got some jewelry deliveries to make. Guys, if you haven't already done so, check out our community page. We post some of the handmade jewelry from all of the stones that all of you watch us dig up so that we can share some more parts of our adventures with you. So definitely check that out. For now, we are going to make our way into town and find a new place to call home. This spot looks like it'll do. Not a whole lot of room for the Chinook to join us, but that's okay because it looks like it's going to be a few days before we get it back anyways.
Yep. More screwing off in the desert. Huzzah!
We'll probably wind up finding a new spot before then, but this one will do for tonight for sure, and possibly tomorrow too. We'll see. What you doing over there, Shane?
Making shrimp sandwiches.
Shrimp sandwiches. That sounds good. It certainly smells good, and I think it's making someone else hungry down there. Hey, Dixie. I don't think she cares. We don't really have any place where we have to be this morning, so we decided to just hang out and get some projects done at our house instead. What you working on, Shane? Made of
yucca. Super lightweight. That'd be cool. We'll see what it turns out like.
And I am going to be doing a little bit of work on some of my gemstones and wire wrapping. are you going to spend your day doing, Dixie? Oh, wow, that's a pretty one. We are hanging out inside though because problem with this spot, mosquitoes come out as soon as the sun starts to set. It sure is a pretty view though. Over the last couple of days, I've been working on making Shane and I both necklaces out of some reclaimed copper wire from his grandfather and some of our favorite stones. That is an almost absolutely perfect Payson diamond from Payson, Arizona. And this one is a purple pastelite from Burrow Creek Canyon. Those two are not for sale, but I have also been working on some Payson diamonds that will be for sale on our community page this week. And Shane has been working on making a really, really cool walking stick out of a yucca plant that we picked up somewhere along the way in Arizona and some stones that we found in New Mexico.
Well, it is time to pack up. No more arts and crafts. We gotta go pick up the Chinook. We get started on it tomorrow. I'm excited. Are you?
I am. I'm very excited. How far do we have to go?
30 minutes. Okay.
That's not bad. Let's pack up.
Yeah, let's go.
What do you think, Dixie? Are you ready to go? Do you want to drive? Agua free? Does that mean that there's going to be water here, Shane?
That's the name of the river that formed this whole canyon. It's very pretty.
It is very pretty. Hopefully we will find a nice quiet spot back away from the rigs that we can see just coming into the BLM. We're not far from where we've been, but in a new area that we've yet to explore.
New to us, all different.
Oh yeah, I think that this spot will do just fine. And it's gonna be an awesome sunset here in a bit. We got plenty of room for the Love Hut over here. And then we'll park the Chinook over here and have quite the view for the remainder of this conversion. Oh, good morning. What's wrong, baby? Is Dad not here? It's okay. He went to go get Cow. You'll get to help him work later. There he is, and boy, does that cow look different. Oh my goodness, it's like a whole new rig. She looks like a tank now. We will get inside and see what's going on in there in just a bit, but before that, I've got shrimp tacos waiting on Shane.
Hey, look, the cow is back, and it's had a facelift. This shop did an incredible job. The whole thing is rhino lined or bed liner lined, whatever you want to call it. It's textured, it's strong, it's faded from the bottom. There's a black line all the way to the top where it's a light sage. All of our access ports were covered in rhino as well. That's going to be cut out and be a storage box. There was a huge patch here. There was a hole there. There's another hole there. I'm sorry, it's a bit windy out today. And we had several holes here and a large one here as well. And everything was just wonderfully bonded together. Now, it's time for me to get to work. We got some stuff. Let's turn it into a home.
Oh wow, Kat's been busy on the inside too. She even painted the walls.
Yeah.
What's next?
Floor. This is plywood. Sorry. This is plywood with seams, and they covered the whole thing in fiberglass over the plywood, and the seams have cracked, so they've got a lot of movement. So I'm going to be re-fiberglassing over them, and I have a couple holes to fill too.
Guys, so much work has been completed in this little Chinook. If you missed the first couple of episodes where we were gutting this thing and getting all of the walls up and saving these cabinets up here from the original build, then go back and look at them. This is part of a, now I believe, 4 video series, but it's growing.
It's going to keep growing. Exponentially at this point. Y'all hang on. Step 1 of the floor situation solved. I came through and sanded, as well as cut up any little staples and screws that were sticking through. This is one of our seams we're going to be working on, is here. There's some movement. I don't know if you can... There you go. We also had some gaps around the wheel wells. Those aren't structural. This is going to be more for aesthetics of having a smooth floor. But this foam, you can cut it down and sand it. So I'm filling the holes in with that, and then I'll fiberglass over the top of it. There's another seam back here that's also giving us some wiggle. We'll get her filled in.
Hey, hey.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How's it going in here?
Good. We got our fiberglass patches set from last night, so a little more sanding on those at some point today, and I'll need to refill them. Tomorrow night, we'll be covering all this in paint, so we'll have a nice finish there. But today I'm gonna finish up the wall and start working on the cabinetry on the side of the boat.
Awesome. Looking good, babe.
Thanks.
What do we have here?
It's a concept. I don't know if it's official yet or not. It's a drawer on a wall. The TV is going to mount to this, and then it'll be tucked away into a cabinet, so we'll be able to pull it out.
Very cool. Kat is going to be using the TV as a monitor so that she can sit there or stand there and type at what will be a desk.
She's much shorter than me. It'll be nice inside.
Oh, that's one pretty sunset, guys. That means that it is about time for me to reclaim my shame. You packing up over here?
Out of daylight. Means quit time. We've greatly affected Cal this week. We spent a lot of this week waiting on Cal to return to us. But since we've had Cal back, we have managed to get the fiberglass patches done in the floor where we had cracks. We started to finish up the walls and even started to build our desk/entertainment center. Next week's gonna be busy, very busy. The fun part, as you call it.
This thing is looking awesome, and I cannot wait to see what she looks like when it's all done. It looks like you'll have time to catch the end of the pretty skies.
Y'all, I still got a whole lot of work to do, so I'm gonna get back at it. But first, I want to say thank you to each and every one of you that follow us along. If you're new to the channel, welcome.
Guys, if you haven't already done so, be sure and hit that subscribe button and comment below so that we know who's watching and who to be grateful for. Guys, we have other social media pages as well, such as Facebook and Instagram, that give you a different view into our lifestyle and also give you a way to contact us directly. If neither of those social medias work for you, then we also have an email, LoveHut4Life@gmail.com. We look forward to hearing from all of you. Peace out, guys. We'll see you next week. Have a good one.
Bye, y'all.